what is dharma? So if you're new around here, it's pretty much my favorite word. I even have it tattooed on me. Yes, that is the word dharma in Sanskrit, tattooed on me. The word dharma to me is the most beautiful word ever. In English, the best way that we can translate it is your soul's fullest expression, your divine purpose, your unique place in the universe. So the way that I see it is it's you, your full self, in devotion, in action, in creativity. It's the you-ness that makes you you that is then shared and expressed with the world, right? So we all have our unique magic sauce, that essence that only you have, that thing that you bring to the table. And it doesn't have to be some special invention or technology or an actual tangible thing, but it's the way that you talk. It's the energy that you give when someone's with you. It's your understanding of things, the unique stories and perspectives you bring to things. That is your dharma. So I've written a book called Discover Your Dharma with foreword by Deepak Chopra. I will link that below. It dives really, really deep into it. But I know a lot of us right now, we may have been living even our dharmas or in alignment, and now it's pivoted. And now we're like, what's next? Because I thought I was meant to be this thing forever. And now I have shifted. I've evolved. I've gone through my spiritual journey and I feel I've outgrown this box. What's next for me? And that can be a really scary place to be in of like, I've worked so hard to get here, right? But I know there's something more, but I'm afraid of starting from the beginning again and losing all of the effort I've put into it. You know, I had a friend the other day and she was like, I really want to step into this other career path, but I would have to be a total beginner and I don't want to do that. I was like, girl, my music career, like literally started from scratch at producing music and singing and rapping and putting out my album literally June of 2023. And since then have launched 6 music videos, my album reaching over 1 million streams in the first month, not because I'm the best singer, rapper, producer of all time, Missy Elliott is, but because of my devotion. And I didn't go into it thinking I'm going to make money doing this or this is going to be my thing. I just felt the excitement. I felt the breadcrumbs. I was listening to a lot of music and then hearing the way that it was produced. That made me naturally want to produce. That made me write more poetry, made me figure out how can I put the poems onto songs, made me go into songwriting. And then I just was in this flow-like state that has led to an entirely new career as an artist. And still honoring and showing up here on the podcast and my books and my coaching institute and all of the things, but it all weaves together. And I feel that I needed to even go through that process to show you that you can be a beginner at something and start from scratch, even if you have no experience. You feel like you're behind. You feel like you're too old. You're not the best at it. You're not the most skilled at it, just because there is a desire there. And that desire is enough. That desire is intelligence. That desire is showing you that that thing is meant for you. And by the way, does the whole landscape of how it's going to play out show instantly? Hell no. Hell to the fuck no. I did not know I was going to make an album until I was just making song after song after song. And I was like, damn, I have 12 songs now. I'm gonna have to release 1 song every month for the next year, but probably by next year, I'm going to be better at this. So I don't want to wait until next year and release stuff I made a year ago. So I just need to put these all out at once. And then my friend was like, so you need to make an album. I'm like, I can't make an album. I'm not an artist. He's like, well, do you see yourself as an artist or not? I was like, damn, I didn't. And now I guess I am. Period. And so it is. And so I became an artist. We think we need to wait for a permission slip. We think we need to wait for this thing to happen for us to be good enough. And then some God from the sky comes and says, you are now a thought leader. You are now an author. You are now a coach. You are now a speaker. You are now an artist. No, you decide it. You decide it and you become it. It is what it is. You choose, you follow the breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs will show you and they will guide you and they will take you places that your soul could never imagine today. So follow. If you are in this like pivot right now that you're leaving this former life, what are you excited about?